Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Foss and Bobby Foss Media presents Tri-Piracy. I am with the beautiful ladies, just Misty.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And Courtney Lynn.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Man, God.
I swear to God,
I did that shit on purpose.
It's always
Courtney, man. Always Courtney, man. Always.
Hey, y'all.
So what y'all been on? We're going to get into it, man. I miss my homie.
Your enthusiasm got a 0 today.
I'm
No, my little cousin said vibe check in this group chat is a 1 out of 10. I said, yeah, I hate to be the old bitch in the group, but what the fuck is a vibe check? She was like, the morale of the group. I said, bitch, it's 8 a.m.
They team
like,
building.
if you don't get the fuck out of here. But no, I've been chilling, working per usual, getting ready for this freshman year for my son, and preparing to live the life of a bachelorette.
Ooh, I got to give you a clap on that one.
Ooh, I have never...
Empty nester.
Listen,
Man,
okay?
already.
Technically, yeah, and it's so crazy because I was on the phone with one of my other kids, and he had went through the timeline because I'm like, nigga, I am here by myself. And he was like, that's crazy because first it was Dynasty, and then it was Dynasty and Mooch, and then it was Mooch and me, and then it was just Mooch. He went down the timeline, and I said, damn, I have never lived by myself, ever. So this is crazy. So
now you can walk around just ass cheeks.
oh, ain't even got no
hanging.
balls, and I'm doing the ball Johnson dance, okay?
Yeah.
I am excited, so we'll see.
I hope you just don't get lonely and get them cats and shit going in there.
I ain't gonna get lonely because I got a little boo thing right now. A
Oh.
little yeah. We gonna see how that work out. I don't even want to tell y'all about him yet because every time I tell y'all about him, it go bad. So I'm just gonna let y'all know that I'm dating somebody. Oh my God, exclusively. I got my 6 boyfriends on the bench. And I did not say that I stopped coaching the team because I don't know where this is gonna go. But I do got them on the bench and they not getting no playing time.
Damn. Well, it happens. So what you been on to, Courtney?
I literally been sleeping my life away.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Hey, sometimes you sometimes you
look
gotta
at me,
rest
I always
up.
gotta chime in on her shit. That's it for real. I really ain't been talking to Courtney, y'all, for real. Like I saw her today and damn near wanted to hug her. Like, hey, friend.
I get out. It's no,
I'm always geeking when I see y'all.
No, it's
You been going out again. We said this last time, but every time I look at your fucking snap, you're somewhere and you
this
ain't
is what
told us
happened.
shit about it.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Me staring at the walls day in and day out. Like literally, I got every app you can think about, and I'll start watching the show and just cut it off.
give me some of your password.
Right. Can you got Disney Plus? I need that one.
I don't watch nothing because
I need Paramount.
No, I need Disney.
I ain't got Paramount.
God.
Paramount and Peacock is the only two I
My
don't
mama
got.
got Paramount. I need Disney Plus for real so I can watch Deadpool before me and my little go on a date to see the new one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to watch Peacock because they got the new Bel Air season came out, but I'm gonna have
That's
to catch
already
it off.
out. I don't think I seen all the last season.
Yeah, Coco Jones, my girl. I got a
it.
crush on her like a motherfucker.
I wasn't feeling that series. I ain't gonna lie. I
like
tried it, but I wasn't feeling it. Just like I don't think I'm gonna be feeling this new Martin one that they coming out with.
I don't know.
The prequel.
I think I'm gonna like that Simpsons that's coming out.
It all
I didn't
depends on
see
their
about
work.
no
I'm
Simpsons.
gonna like the Simpsons.
It's a new one? Like just more
It's
episodes?
like a movie. It's a movie.
Oh, okay. I fuck with the Simpsons. Lord, they finna tell us about the end of the world. We got to watch this. We got
depends
to
on how
watch
they
the
do it.
Simpsons.
But like, I get tired of sitting around all the time and just staring. So I literally got out to go to the store to grab me something to drink. And I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm about to go. Because I'm like, it's corny. I thought it was corny. Like, what the fuck I look like going on crushes to a bar? But I said, you know what? Tired of looking around this bitch. I ain't had a lineup in over a month. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go in there. I went in that
Flat
motherfucker
out.
and it was because I went to GB's and I asked my man, I rolled my window down. Hey, man, it looked like ain't no seats at the bar. You think you could put a seat? Because they take all the seats away from the bar.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, I got you. And I came in that bitch and surprisingly not, man, I was getting mad love in that motherfucker being on crushes.
Yeah.
That's like bringing a kid somewhere or a dog somewhere.
Yeah,
That's getting all the
aw.
attention.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I'm like, cool. But yeah, I sat up in that bitch. I got drunk. I was scared because once I finally got up, I said, boy, I don't want to fall
No,
on
your arms gonna be
baby.
heavy as hell on the crutches.
Oh, God. You was leaning all on the crutches. It was all, them bitches snapped from the bottom.
But I made it through, so it was cool, man. So that's all I've been on.
How is the
So how much
recovery
longer you got?
process?
Right. I was just going to say, how much longer you got on them crutches?
I won't walk like my doctor said. The earliest I'll be walking on my own, and that's if everything go great and I'm healing like super fast, will be in Christmas.
Well,
That's why I said 24 was done for me.
look, I'm like, well.
It's OB. So that's why I got out. So we're going to get into the topic, man. So it's a great topic because it we always talk about relationships, and the marriage thing that I hear females say, why do you wait to give a man your all?
It's really not even us. It's y'all saying that to us, to where y'all program that narrative in our fucking head.
Like, well, what they be saying? Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Yeah.
Y'all
say that shit. Y'all the ones who be. Y'all got us scared.
It's just like everything else.
Because we thinking we supposed to do that shit, but now y'all open y'all big ass mouths.
We do it for so long, and after I've been doing this wifely shit for 5 years, and this nigga ain't asked me to marry, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And then when we bring it up in conversation, he say, "Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it." I think
that's a slap in the face.
I think that y'all don't realize how much y'all, even though we independent, right? These new eras, these bitches is independent. We do everything by ourselves. It is still natural for us to be submissive. I don't give a fuck what they say, and y'all lead. So when y'all put out a stigma out there, then it's just all
it's natural for a man and woman to be together any fucking way. The world can't go wrong with just men. The world can't go wrong with just fucking women. We need each other.
Yeah, and I need for you to recognize that I've been doing wifely shit, and bitch, it's time to say, will you marry me?
I can't marry myself, and that's just one thing.
And I ain't gonna ask you.
My
Chrissy
thing,
fucked that up for us, man. Ever since she asked Jim Jones that,
man, still ain't got married.
Man, what? I didn't even fucking know that. I thought he at least took the bitch to the courthouse after that.
No.
Listen, Jim Jones, you a rough
15 more years, and they still ain't married. He tried to, but she declined it, and basically was like,
bitch, you gonna marry me after I didn't ask you to marry me?
Because she not even feeling that shit no more. It was like a couple years ago he tried to, but it was on some we might as well get married type shit. Oh
yeah.
So it's like you living here and I'm living there. Like we ain't got to do shit.
My thing always been with that is like, when I hear females say I understand it, I don't think it's right. I'm like, it's dumb as hell to me, but I understand the train of thought.
Of what?
I'm not going to give you everything.
Oh, I thought you were talking about women proposing to me.
Oh, no. I don't think nothing wrong with that.
Bitch.
I don't
She almost called you a bitch. Yeah, that's my line. She ain't never called you a bitch. Who? She just, you didn't call Rob a bitch.
I don't think I don't think nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, because I'll go back to this. If we're going to be traditional with everything. Don't pick and choose when you're going to be traditional.
Okay, but that's good for a man.
It's tradition for a man to ask a woman, not
that's what I'm saying. That's traditional. So if you're going to be traditional with there, be traditional everywhere else. Don't pick where you want to be traditional.
Meaning?
Everything. Like, if we going to go that way, let's go back to what it used to be. You and that motherfucking barefoot, pregnant, and pooping our babies, and you sit your ass home and shut up.
Okay, no. In these today world,
what you gonna do?
I gotta take care of all the responsibility of the household.
Okay, but no, that's why shit gets tailored. You gotta tailor shit to your relationship. I don't give a fuck what if you're not a billionaire or rich. Can't no man take care of a woman and let her sit at home barefoot and fucking pregnant in this day and age. Everything is high as fuck. Both of you bitches gotta work.
No, I think you can do it. Even if you, this is what I'm gonna say.
How much you think you gotta be making an hour?
For you to take care of the bills, kids, and her.
I'll break this down real quick. I done this before plenty of times in my house.
I'm talking about 2024. Shit is high.
You look, it really goes to where you staying at. So I'm just gonna use where we at. In Flint and surrounding areas, it's not super duper high compared to like prime example, $1 million. If you had $1 million in Genesee County in your bank account, you're living decent, real good.
Okay, we ain't got $1 million.
That's what I'm just saying. If you had $1 million living in San Francisco or California or New York, it's not that million gonna look like 100,000 here. So I'm saying that to say this. I had brought this down. I said you have to look at stuff real quick and I run around. Let's say your mortgage is $1,300, $1,200. Mm-hmm. Let's say your consumer power is in the winter. I'm gonna go with the winter, $400. That's $1,600. Let's say your water bill is. Flint water bill is high as hell, but in other places they only have to pay that bitch 3 times. So I'm gonna use the Flint one. That's the highest one. Everywhere else they pay that shit every 3 months, which is crazy.
If you own your home.
Yeah, so we have $1,600. Let's say your water bill per month is $150. So now we have $1,750.
What? Who water bill $150 a month?
In Flint.
Get the fuck out of here. My water bill $2,496 right now.
No, I'm saying that it depends on what you're doing with it. You know what I'm saying? I know that's why I said depends.
You must be talking about a house with no kids. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so we go with $200. So that's you at $1,800. Mm-hmm. Phone bills, depending on how many kids, we're gonna say it's just y'all two. Phone bill gonna be about $150ish because you're gonna be paying for the newest iPhone per month. So now we at $1,950, round it off to $2,000. Grocery shopping, if you go grocery shop, just throw, it's 2 of y'all.
I like to cook and eat, so.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest about that because that shit then went up. Let's say $600. So now we at $2,600. You got your personal hygienes for both of y'all. That's about $100 a month.
Car note.
So
on both
we had
cars.
we had $2,700. Say car note. We're going to say $600 for both car notes.
Insurance.
$1,200 plus $2,700. You have $4,100. Insurance should be about $300. So now you
That's a piece.
No, not a piece. It depends on where you at it at. Because mine's...
Well, give me your insurance people right fucking
No, this is different I do with mine. I pay mine every 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And break it down. So we're going to go with $300 for each, $400. So now we're at $4,500. You done took care of everything you need to take care of. Now you got your extra shit you can do. That's $4,500. So net pay, you're going to have to be bringing home about $1,100 a month. I mean, a week. You can do that. Now, here comes
$1,100 a week.
Yeah.
You think we can survive off that? Because we can't.
I just said 45. I just covered everything you need to cover for $4,500. I just did it. I just
and
went
what
to the
about
math.
leisure?
Now that's where I'm getting to. Now, this is where
Hair, nails.
This is where shit changes at.
Lineups is $50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where shit changes at. Now, if you bring the leisure, now this is where shit goes left at. How much are you gonna? What's your leisure? Because everybody different. You know what I'm saying? I had this happen before. Why I keep getting raises, but I don't know where my money going. I tell you where your money going. Every time you get a fucking raise, you start getting extra shit. You living above your means. So now that's why I said, so like say you got a job again, you got a job making about $25 an hour, you're gonna be close to clocking 1,000. You might have to get a second job. Once you get that second job, you'll be clocking about $1,300 a week. You can cover it.
And this is only with the man work.
With the man. So here come the problem. Hold on, let me finish. This is the problem. Now, if you get that second job, guess what you don't have time for?
The woman.
Okay, this is what I think. Realistically, though, I think that something you just said was the main reason it happened all the time. People live outside of their means because a lot of shit that you see, and again, this is only what we seeing on, you know what I'm saying, what people post. But I've also seen motherfuckers on TikTok where, not saying it's only him working or her, but they got regular income, you know what I'm saying? They ain't rich. Them motherfuckers travel all the time. They got 2-3 kids, but they budget like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that... I'm at to say, I think black people just getting hip to this budget and shit for real. No,
they are.
And because it gets done.
I wasn't taught in my household. Like my mama would spend money on what she want and pay bills last. Like figure out how to pay bills last. And that's because she had money. She worked in the shop all her life. So it was just like she did shit backwards. And she had my stepdad, so she could blow a check and he was going to cover it. But then when they broke up, it's like, now you don't know how to manage motherfucking money.
Because women are different. I just said this, me and my shout out to my dog Shay. We say this all the time. This is true. A woman would have a job. As long as her bills paid, let's see, got $1,000 over left for the month, and them bills paid, she's not putting that $1,000. She about to go seafood broil. Yeah. I'm about to go get a purse. I'm about to go get eyelashes. Me and my girls about to have a girl night.
Yep.
I know how to manage
that
money.
$1,000 gone.
But
I know how to manage money for $5 up. Yeah, I manage money, but like I was just joking when I said I be at home sleep. No, I be at home because as soon as I walk out that fucking door,
money gonna get the phone.
I'm spending money. So if I really don't have to be outside, I'm disciplining myself to, because I used to be like, oh, it's a nice day, I need to be outside, but I'm not. I'm outside doing what?
Right.
If I gotta go to a doctor's appointment or go visit somebody, I will. But if I'm just outside, now I'm in unnecessary stores. Now I'm in Target. I'm in TJ Maxx. I'm in Burlington. I'm spending money like I got it, and I'm not even working right now. So I stay my ass in the house.
That's why I go back to traditionally. If you're gonna be, I'm gonna be the breadwinner, bring home the bacon. You barefoot in the kitchen, pregnant, cooking. Yeah, it's gonna be tight on a nigga if you. Oh well, I'm at work and shit. I'm about to be at my friend's house. I'm about to be at this bar and be at this and shit like that. Hell no, because now you adding. You become a bill. You just yourself, you becoming a fucking bill. You higher than a mortgage per month.
That's why I said you have to tailor shit. Like I get traditional. That was traditional back then. We got to figure out what's traditional in the new age. New age shit. Different. Just like that man, I don't know who that white man was in Congress or whatever. When they made the working shit in 1942, this is 2024. Like that shit, that law needs to be tailored again. Like that's some shit going off from 1942.
That's why I said I don't have a problem with a woman proposing in today's times because you doing what's better for you. If you feel like this nigga ain't ready, I'm gonna propose and see what he go with. I'm not gonna look at you.
I don't think that's right because
listen.
a man's supposed to find his rib. We're not supposed to find ours.
That's all traditional.
It is, but
that's in the Bible.
It still should be like that.
Is what tradition?
No, the Bible is
tradition.
It's religion.
It's a religion. It's tradition. These things that been taught.
Okay, wait.
So you don't think you need to find your rib, your wife?
For me, I'm saying
a man who finds a good woman finds a good wife. Like it's not the other way around.
I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm saying this what I'm saying. That's one part of the Bible you using. That's one part of tradition. You still telling it because if you ain't gonna follow the whole Bible, how you gonna pick and choose?
No, the question at hand is basically what we originally started with was buying the cow when you already got the milk. My question to you as a man is, how long is it going to take me to show you that I'm a wife before you? Because even though you're saying that you are the man that'll be like, okay, damn, she doing everything right, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to ask her to marry me. Do you know niggas will let you do everything right for years and years and years?
So
and
you
years
got the wrong,
years?
you dealing with the wrong nigga. That's all back on you. You go, it's up to you what you going to give out and what you not going to give out. I just think it's dumb. If I'm fucking with you and shit like this, I ain't gonna be sucking his dick this way, and I ain't gonna let him put it in my ass. And look, I'm just using the sex part. Like, so I don't know what all I'm getting from you sex, so I'm hoping I marry you and you get freakier.
Okay, this is my thing on that. We don't have a problem with doing that. Y'all ridicule women who do that and be like,
oh, you do that with everybody.
You think I'm finna, this bitch be sucking and fucking on everybody or whatever like that. It's y'all stigma that y'all have on us that's making us be like that. Like, when I come into shit, I'm not finna half-ass and be, because if I'm with you, I'm thinking we gonna be together. So yes, I'm pulling out all the tricks because I'm a freaky motherfucker, whether I like it or I like it, but I'm a cook because I
was just about to laugh at that. What about to say? Wait, she being freaky, like she can't hold it. Freak, she don't like being freaky.
Okay, no,
but I'm saying though, it's like I do all that shit, but y'all talk down on women who be like, this bitch do this and that. Why would I wife her and shit like that? Like she ain't saving shit for
next nigga.
Yeah, she ain't saving shit for her husband, and it's like.
And then they say, and then in return, it makes women to tie that together. It make us be like, I'm not finna like teach this nigga for the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because now you think I'm too nasty to be your bitch.
I'm showing you how you supposed to get treated, but then you turn around and go and leave me for the next bitch and ask the bitch to marry you and didn't ask me.
I done did every damn thing.
That's why Charles gonna always pay for what the fuck he did to Helen.
This is the problem coming with that. That's the type of the individual man that you're dealing with, because a more mature man can understand. Yeah, she had to be able. If she giving me this sloppy toppy Hawk Tui 3000, she had to learn it from somebody. But I ain't worried about who the fuck she did that with. I'm happy that she's doing it to me and only me. That's why I'm fucking with her.
That's be the problem. They don't think we doing it to only them.
Yeah, now, of course, a nigga going off a dribble because you going to know, like, how the fuck did she learn that? Like, I know she didn't. You ain't came straight in the first time you did this shit.
Do you think you the first dick I sucked?
That's what I'm saying. A mature man going to understand that. So I'm glad you came here with some experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I don't want you coming this bitch. Now I got to sit in this bitch and teach you every fucking thing to do. It's like, goddamn.
Okay, but do y'all feel like how women feel? Like, if you was the one to teach me that, like when I came in here, I wasn't sucking dick. Like Ply said, bitch, he taught her all of that shit. Now she hate lames. You hear me? But I might be with another nigga that ain't you.
But this is the thing right here. I'm gonna say this, and again, I'm breaking bro code, but this is the truth. Niggas say anything to get in the panties, but I'm talking about real locker room, barbershop talk. Don't no nigga want to have to teach a female everything to do. That's bullshit. You gonna say it to make her feel. You gonna say it to make her feel good, like, ooh, he love me or he digging me so much.
Say that one more time for the ladies that didn't hear it in the back.
Don't no nigga want to have to teach a female what to do sexually freaky. They would say that to a female to make the female, because you guys run a game. I'm gonna make you feel good that girl, I'm teaching you this.
Do you see how we say y'all contradicting though? Because if we come equipped and sucking your dick from the back,
listen, what I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You think I want to teach a grown ass man how to eat my pussy or fuck me or do anything?
So this is
what you gonna have to, because what the last bitch like, you probably thought I like, and I don't like that shit. So now I gotta teach you what I like over here, and as well as that, you probably don't like me putting two hands on your dick when I suck your dick. You probably want me to just use my fucking mouth, but I don't know that if you don't tell me to lose my motherfucking
hands. It's a little
hands.
bit different with y'all, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm going biological, but it is different. Y'all sexual organ is completely different than ours. It's the truth.
We know.
So if you can suck a good dick, listen, You ain't gonna, if you suck dick and 5 niggas told you great fire ahead, that 6th nigga ain't gonna come in that bitch. You know what, Courtney? I don't like the way you lick it. He gonna be like, this bitch is on board. He gonna be telling, man, this motherfucker headhunter, boy. Like, give you a prime example. I don't know if y'all ever heard this story, but the truth, I know y'all probably read the book, Confession of a Video Fixing with Kareem Steffens.
Mm-hmm.
She said it, Method Man fuck with her regardless. He didn't help her when she got put out, this and that. He and his marriage.
So did Shaq.
And you know why? Again, she knew what the fuck now they might have not wifed her, but they wasn't gonna let her go nowhere because she was that fire in bed. When you got a fire, when you get with a chick that's fire,
I know.
I'm being honest here. That's the hardest thing you doing. Fuck getting out your relationship and going into another relationship. When you got a chick you been fucking with and she really knew what the fuck she doing in bed, that's the hardest thing to get rid of. The rest of that shit you can get rid of.
That's because y'all think with y'all dicks, and
yes,
that's the problem.
Do. That's
why they say we ain't supposed to fuck y'all till we get married. That was never gonna work. See, yeah, we need to rewrite.
You know what? I'm gonna hit you. Hold on, record this. I want you to put this on Snap.
We record.
This line right here gonna get you. This is the truth. This is what women dictate. Y'all dictate sex. We dictate marriage.
Of course, we can't marry ourselves.
Well, duh.
No, right. I'm saying I'm going deeper. We can't marry ourselves. This is the thing. Y'all dictate sex because this is how it goes. We entering y'all. So you gonna tell a nigga when he can fuck, how he can fuck, is he using the rubber, he's not using the rubber. Y'all dictate because we're chasing sex. Guess what y'all chasing? Marriage. So we dictate
we're chasing
marriage.
Stability.
That's marriage.
No, it ain't always.
At the end goal, most females, not every female, but the end goal for every female is to be married. A nigga end goal ain't that. A nigga end goal is to knock the stuffings out your ass.
Okay, that's what we want to know. When did that change? Because that was supposed to be a common goal.
It never was there.
Yes, it was.
No, unless I'm going to break it down.
You's a motherfucking lie. Because back in the day, they married them bitches.
You know why you married? Again, I'm going back what it was. Marriage literally was, back in the day, was more of a business arrangement.
It is still now.
That's what I'm telling you. It was never a nigga felt like he wanted a marriage because that's what he wanted to do. He felt like, I'm gonna be a good Christian or whatever your religion is, and I want to have. No, it was a arrangement. I'm fucking with you because let's say this right here. Your daddy might be the top. He got the top supermarket in the city. Let's say I got a nice farm. Well, I marry your daughter, we all tied in. You getting my meat, you selling at your supermarket. We benefit. It's all, you can go farther than that. Back when you was putting a house together, another house together, a kingdom with this kingdom. Y'all watched the, I know y'all just watched the new,
Bridgerton?
coming, not Bridgerton, but that's on there too.
Bridgerton?
It's on Bridgerton. If you watch Game of Thrones, Bridgerton, but I was going way less than that. The Coming to America. The second one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You heard what he said, to keep our nations from beefing. You post
even on the first one, he even had to do that. Like they made him.
That's
do
what marriage was.
Like.
Marriage wasn't
But she was tailored to him, though.
But listen, think about it. How the fuck do you think back in the day they had arranged marriage?
I mean, I get it. What I'm saying is, okay, so nobody has ever married for love. Oh my God,
it do happen. I'm not saying it don't happen. It do, but what I'm going back to the real basis of it is y'all dictate sex, men dictate marriage.
Okay. Pause for 2 seconds. So if y'all know that, and that's what it is, why in the fuck do y'all ask what we bring it to the table?
Because
y'all already got it in y'all fucking mind that all we bringing is sex to the table.
Listen,
so what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why keep asking what do we bring?
I'm gonna break that down to you again because times has changed now, and that's why I be telling people you have to get here. You can look for your traditional mate, and you might find that it might take your ass a week, it might take your ass 20 years. Who knows? But like what Courtney just said, you have to tell us to what the fuck you got going on. Now, if you come into a nigga that, well, I need a little bit, I don't want to just deal with a female that I'm being a breadwinner and we keeping it traditional. Now, he looking like what you bringing to the table financially. You might get with a nigga like me. I never ask a female financially what you got going on, but I am going to ask you, besides me getting a nut, what's separating you from the next bitch? And when I was saying bring it to the table, hey, can you... Man, like I said this before the episode.
Elaborate, because
I said this in the episode before. You might be on some Erykah Badu shit. You might get me to, like y'all use the word manifesting. I ain't never believed in that shit, but you might be so good with what you're doing.
Do we got you do you believe a
See
little
what
bit
I mean?
more?
And that's why I brought it up. Y'all done had me think about it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all done had me think about it. So it might be a female that can do that. You might be able to teach a nigga how to, we talked about that in the episode. I always go on past episodes because our episodes are dope and our podcast and shit. So we talked about you might be able to know how to farm from the land, grow from the land.
And you don't. And
you putting that
okay.
on me. That's the shit you bring it to the table. So go back to the guy. But if you going traditionally route, yeah, y'all sex, because how do a woman supposed to come into a marriage traditionally if we going by Bible? A virgin.
I'm supposed
So
to.
you're dictating sex. You coming in a virgin. I'm giving myself, my body to you, my virginity.
Right.
So that's telling you from the Bible.
But
to bear fucking children.
to bear children.
Yeah.
First of all, sex is, I'm not going to say it's not supposed to be pleasurable, but
It's
that's
not supposed to be.
It's supposed to be for reproduction.
Yeah.
So for why, okay, if that's the case, then why are we fucking if you don't want no more kids?
Why you think I just went back to what I said earlier? I said you can't take pieces and bits out the Bible or Quran, wherever you got. You got to take the whole thing, because now you telling your shit. If you're going to do it one way, do it the whole way. Because that sex not supposed to be pleasurable. It's supposed to be to reproduce.
Just like, okay, so the way they do it on Handmaid's Tale. That is crazy. You know, like, it's literally one position, missionary, ain't no, and the wife is in there, right? Because I guess the wife can't bear kids. The wife has to be in there holding the hands of the handmaid. And I'm talking about this straight missionary, about 15, 20 pumps, and then it's done. That's it. Ain't no, like, no hugging up, no foreplay, no shit. And that handmaid is there to strictly have a baby. After she get pregnant and had a baby, I think she would stay around. Y'all got to watch this shit. But I think she would stay around the nurse for a little minute. But then she go to another house because she finna have another baby for somebody else.
Yeah. And if you go back into, like, again, you watch the Game of Thrones or shit, the British shit, all that type of shit, it show you shit like the real reason why a woman even be bearing kids is really to come out. If you get a daughter, that's to marry her off to another family where y'all can have a connection. Or you're really looking for an heir.
I think that's why women fought so hard for rights and shit. For
They
real.
did,
Like,
because you know
y'all
what?
treat us like a piece of meat.
No,
really,
this is
we
why
make this bitch go round.
This is why I say what I say. If you go the way that a woman was positioned in the Bible, that's why I say they started twisting it. But if you really go how a woman positioned in the Bible, that's what you really are. A helpmate. You ain't got the same rights I got. You ain't got the same shit I got. That's why if you look at the Bible, how many female, and I'm getting off topic, but I'm going to bring it back around. How many females you see in the Bible? They own books. Think about it. How many, you can Google it. Google how many females got their own book in the Bible. I think it's one or two. Off the top, I think it's one or two.
I don't read the Bible.
It's one or two. So that's why I say when people bring little certain stuff out the Bible, like
I mean, I guess the Bible worked back then. They need to tailor that motherfucker now.
That again, this is what I'm saying, because the world is different. If you go back
God
to the way,
need to come back down here, pick that book up, and rewrite that.
yeah,
bitch.
because if you working traditionally, that's why I said if you working traditionally, you got to work.
It
all the way.
worked back then. This is a whole new day.
That's why I said women got to the point like this.
Because I hate when people do say traditional, and it's like, okay, our traditional is way different from back then. We're not living in that time anymore.
No,
we're not cavemen and women no more. They need to come pick this Bible up and rewrite this bitch a little bit, because we are in a different time. That's
why I said what I said. So now women got to the point where, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. I'm being, looked at as an object. I'm getting passed off to this family. This man not. He get to go, fuck that. And then, so when a woman opened that up, that's the Pandora box. So now it gets to this point. Now you fast forward 100 of years, 1,000 of years, decades, however you want to go, what period you want to start from. Now you get to the point where niggas start asking this. What do you bring to the table? Because back then, it wasn't what you bring to the table. I knew already what you coming to the table. This your family got this. This is why we marrying, to get this done. Now it's coming to, now you got rights. It's like, what you bringing?
So because we asked for rights, that's what made it go different?
Yes.
Wow.
But that's with anything. Because here come my thing right now. Like I just said back again, you've been seeing the LGBTQ, whatever community, been fighting for rights for a while now, right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to get to a point where it's already getting to that point. It's not shocking to see a gay person doing this, and that. So now it's going to get to a point where them rights y'all was fighting for, now shit done got to you on a level playing field. So not like the Olympics. I'm going to give you the prize with the Olympic situation. When they were saying a woman, she supposed to have been a man, but they can't find out she wasn't transgender. She just had a lot of testosterone getting up in her. It's going to get to a point where now that's going to be the side effect. You're going to have niggas that was born niggas. Now they're female and they doing female shit, and the female can't complain.
I do not think.
I think if you were whatever you were born as,
no, I'm with you. Like it's back in the day, certain men to this day feel like, no, a woman shouldn't have all them rights. You should be in this bitch bearing kids, shut the fuck up, cook and clean.
And it be mostly them niggas who can't do shit for you who says that. I have really never met a man who really argued that shit down, that was able to let a bitch be barefoot and fucking pregnant. It's always the motherfucker who can't do a fuck thing
because
for you.
Can I stay at home for real, or is you gonna tell me
with kids? It's not me and you that you're taking care of. It's me, you, kids, and now it's my kids, your kids. It's always a nigga who can't do shit that want to live by that fucking logic. It's that he tailoring it only for him.
That's why I say again. That's how most shit work in life. A person only gonna tell her the shit to they advantage. It's not gonna be both ways. So that's why I say I get the marriage thing. Why am I coming to this bitch and give you the suck fucking this? I'm cooking every day. I'm cleaning every day, and you might end up fucking another bitch and leave. And I just gave you all that for what?
Mm-hmm.
Now
that's what we mean.
Yeah. On the flip side, for me, I'm looking like I'm not sitting this bitch playing the motherfucking lotto, or I'm at the slots hoping that once we get married, I'm gonna get the jackpot. I need to know now.
I get that too. I get that too.
But so the point was, but then after we marry, what do I have to give you if I've given you everything?
There you go. That's everything. I don't want to lose you. You done showed me. That's me. I'm not saying for every nigga. For me, you done showed me everything I wanted to see, and some shit I didn't even know I know. Nah, I don't want to live without that. So I want to tie you down with a marriage. I want to lock this in forever. That's the marriage. But for me, a woman, and I didn't talk to females in the past, and it was automatic. They didn't know. I'm like, yeah, you through. We get to hypothetically talking. Yeah, I ain't doing all that for no nigga I'm just shacking up with. Mm-hmm. Oh, so
I mean, and that's crazy because you could have probably missed your motherfucking blessing.
I probably did.
I'm telling you, I feel the same way. I will do enough. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't want to be taken advantage of. And I know, just like you said, it's up to us whether we should leave or not. But it's like, I guess I don't even really have an answer for that, because now I will say I'm not doing years with no nigga. Like, I'm not going to put an ultimatum on you. I'm not even going to throw one out there, but I'm not doing more than 3 years with a motherfucker.
What you just said, Courtney, that's what a lot of females should do. That's real. Coming into that motherfucker, when y'all start getting serious, we talk about the red flags. We talking about now the white flags or the green flag. We looking at the green flag. It's a lot of green flags going on with this guy. Hey, okay, so I got a plan. In 5 years, this is where I see us.
I don't even have 5. I have 3.
Because listen,
say 3. No, whatever it is, that's you.
But I will say that. I will say that, though.
What are y'all doing to make us even want to do all of that for you? That be the problem, too, though. A motherfucker want to know what we bring it to the table and show me that you ready to be a wife. Nigga, show me you ready to be my husband.
Again.
Because I'm over here doing everything, but yet you're still asking me to assist on the bills.
I hope if you're doing everything for that nigga, he's making you want to do that. So he is doing what he's supposed to be to show you that he is a husband. I hope you're not doing all that to a nigga who is half-stepping with you.
What if they're thinking the same thing we thinking? I'm not finna show this bitch.
That's what I'm about to get to. I was going to that next. That was my next point. That would sound crazy. So let's say, again, you with a nigga, and a nigga feel like, well, I ain't taking care of all the bills in the house until we get married, but y'all been living together for a year. You gonna be like, nigga, what? I got a room, because that's the first thing females say. What? I got a roommate.
I feel like if we're living together, then like, that's stupid. You're going to pay the fucking bills, because if we splitting bills, you might as well stay in your house and I'm going to stay in mine. So if you're living in my house still asking half on rent or whatever the fuck like that, it would have never made it to a signed deed. Like we would have never made it.
And listen, that's why I say it go
we can still stay in separate homes, and then when we get married, we'll figure out if this nigga pay all the bills or not. But if you coming to me talking about we splitting bills and we get in the house together, it will never go.
I'm with you, because that's, again, the same way you flip it. That's like me dealing with a female, and you know how mad I'd be. I find out, so you had all this in your bag this whole fucking time, the 2 years we was living together, and then you got married.
You mean to tell me you a real ass nigga and you a man that I can follow, and you ain't do that shit these whole 2 years?
That's the point I'm making. Again, it always gonna come back to what you gonna roll with and what you not gonna roll with. Because if a nigga to come in and tell you, I ain't giving you all of me, what do it mean for a man not to give you all of him and y'all living together? So y'all answer that question. What could a nigga not give all of you and y'all living together?
Listen, but that's also why I do feel like I just recently told my little like I don't think that I want to move in with nobody until we're getting to marriage. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I already know what you was about to say. If we don't live together, then I have certain standards and you have certain standards. And long as you meeting those, then I think we should go to, okay, well, we everything vibing. And
I see what's on your table.
I see what's on your table. You see what's on my table. Now let's get married and move in together.
Quit moving in with each other.
Stop moving with a motherfucker, because that's the shacking part.
Yeah.
And I get it that motherfuckers be like, well, you don't really know how a motherfucker live until you move with them.
Do.
You will if you take your time and date, bro.
Yes.
Be
friends first.
You
I
will.
don't know.
Listen, how can I not know how you live if I'm standing out of your house, you standing out of my house?
Only reason why I'm saying that, because, again, we talked about this before in podcast episodes. This is the truth. It's a pro and con to everything, and this motherfucker is a real deal pro and con. This bitch a 50-50. It'll kill you, it'll love you. Comfortability. Once I get comfortable enough, I'm subconsciously gonna slip up on certain shit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you will too if you in your own house too, and I'm staying out of your house for a week or two.
So that's what I'm saying. So when do I get comfortable? I might not never get super comfortable with you if you only coming to spend night here and night there.
I'm not finna figure that out I just feel like people our age rush into moving with each other.
I'm with you with that.
Fucking fast.
I'm with you.
That's just gonna be that's just one of the shit we gonna have to figure out once we move with each other. Like people did. They got married and they moved with each other. Now they see that they can't stand a motherfucking eating or whatever the fuck the case may be or whatever. Like when people move in with each other, I think the focal point get lost. Cause we did the ultimate. We didn't moved in with each other.
Yeah.
So what's the rush on marriage? What's the rush on everything? Because
moving in together is the ultimate. I mean, yes, marriage is the ultimate, but I think that right there is, like she said, we rush. That's everybody.
Once we move in with each other, and even if you do move in and you pay all the bills, and I do what I'm supposed to do, what's the point of getting fucking married?
They move in because it's subconsciously saying, I'm going to know everything Rob doing. He got to come home at night.
I'm going to give Courtney a clap, because when I used to tell females this, they used to look at me crazy when I said this. I said, why do you want to get married if we already in a house?
Yeah.
Why do we need... I said, outside of heard me say this before, outside the state of Michigan, recognizing my relationship with a marriage certificate.
Yeah.
Right.
Why did I get married? I'm giving you all of me now.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to change by getting married.
That's why I'm not moving in with no nigga ever again. I lived with my baby daddy, and that was the last motherfucker I lived with. Anybody else that lived, they didn't live with me. They came and stayed the night, and I can go stay there at they shit. I'm not moving in with no nigga.
And I'm going to tell you one of the main reasons why you end up moving in. And they're kids. Because once you get pregnant, ain't nobody gonna be pregnant in a relationship.
But it's a little different for me because Courtney ain't having no kids.
No, I said that's different.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm in a different time in my life right now. It ain't gonna be none of that. So it's either we finna do this or we not. Like I'm not rushing the relationship, and I'm not rushing the move in.
Like even that right there, that's done to me. When a female said that, you ain't gonna give me all of you, but you cool having my kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Let me tell you. First of all, the only thing I say about a kid is we ain't gotta be. I don't have to be married to have another kid. But baby, this has got to be a choice between me and you. Because what you don't know is I will drop this motherfucker off to you. I am a great mother, but if you act like we did not decide to have this baby together, because see, this coming from a single mom, okay? So bitter, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. I will drop this motherfucker off to you and whoever the fuck you with.
I already said we got to sign a promissory note or whatever. I'm leaving the relationship with the two I came with, and you taking this motherfucker with you. I would pay child support. I would come have it. Right? But I'm leaving with the two because I'm not, and I'm gonna be a single mama of 3.
But that's the funny part. I just said that's the part that's crazy to me. Like I said, I hear girls say that. Well, not girl. Let me say that because I don't want to disrespect females. Women say, I'm not giving you all of me till we married, but you'll have a kid with me?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Think about that train of thought. You not gonna give me all of you, but you cool with having a fucking kid with me. Which one more important? The kid, motherfucker. Like, so
that's crazy.
The women be, and that's why I say men do not have the same level of societal pressure as women, and that's why I say women math, girl math. It don't add up because it be so much of that traditional or societal pressure coming in that make them think like crazy.
Because even if we do be together a long time, like I get people, we can always say like we hate. What is it like? We go somewhere and I don't care what people say. But it is, you almost 40. Is y'all gonna get married? When is y'all gonna tie the knot? Y'all been together for a while now. Y'all did this. Like, that's the pressure too. And it's like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, but in all actuality, we do sit back and think and be like, when the fuck is we gonna get married? Like, our biological clock is ticking. Who's marrying 40-year-olds? They always go younger. Like, when the fuck is it gonna happen?
Listen, that's why
I'm not spending 5 years on a nigga. Two and a half at the most, because they say y'all know right when y'all be with a bitch. Might not be the day, but 2 months, 3 months, y'all know if this the bitch or not. So why the fuck am I waiting 3 months?
That's
3
a lot
years?
too. That's like some Hallmark shit. You don't know. Well, motherfucker, as soon as a man meet a woman, they know that's gonna be their wife. Man, that's a goddamn
they said
lie.
in the movies, they be saying in the movies.
That's that. But listen, I done heard females. I done had
because that's what they tell us, that y'all know when y'all want somebody.
I know you gonna be my. What made me know when I first met you?
I mean, not the first.
The first month, 2-3 months, a year. What make you? The only thing I could say, you must got some fire ass pussy in your head. Because what else gonna lock me in 4 months to know that I'm gonna marry?
Shit.
Right. Logical. We talking logical now.
I know motherfuckers we know somebody from Flint that got married that fast, and they doing just fine.
I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying,
because if y'all both got the same goals, the same whatever, it's like, I just feel like you got to find somebody who want it just as bad as you do.
And my only way you could lock me in like that, like I just said, you didn't, in that first year, you didn't show me, or 6 months, you didn't gave me all of you. All you done gave to me, I done seen everything I can get from you. I'm like, hell yeah, I don't want this going nowhere. Let's get married. Now, I would never, because like I said, if I'm sitting around, I'm going to give you promise of this, I done heard females say this shit crazy all the time. I'm not giving my man no threesome. I give my husband one.
Oh, I'm not giving my husband one. I give my boyfriend one.
I'm giving my husband one.
I give my boyfriend.
My husband I'm just fucking on one.
My husband can get one if we in France and she ain't never coming back. We ain't never gonna see that bitch again.
And like what Courtney just said, I ain't knocking it. That's what I was saying. This is my thing when I debate with anybody. They think if I disagree with your opinion, I don't understand it. I get it. But my thing once again,
I really don't have to have a threesome.
I gotta wait. You know that threesomes don't usually be for the woman unless the woman is into women. So again, I'm sitting around just paying bills. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I gotta wait to get a threesome till I get married. Why the fuck it makes sense, more sense logically. If you gave me this shit and I'm like, damn, she doing all this shit, she fire, and she bring another bitch in there, I ain't letting her go nowhere else. I ain't about to let another nigga
with
get
that attitude, now I probably did that for you because I know you wanted it. Now you, in your mind, just like you said, I don't want this, she doing this, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing that shit again.
That might fuck it up. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't want you to think like this is gonna be some shit that we gonna be having fun with, because I don't like girls. Yeah. You don't know how uneasy that was for me to have this threesome just to make you happy. It was your birthday, whatever. So when you thought you was wifing me because this is the type of time I'm gonna be on, no, that was just a time. That ain't gonna be a time that you're gonna keep having.
And I'm with you. That's the thing I say, like, you have to find a mature person, because a mature person understand, like, hey, you know what? She did this just out the love for me. If she'll make herself uncomfortable to do it for me, let me lock in with her.
You make yourself uncomfortable for me and have a threesome with a boy.
Yeah.
And see, some niggas might do. I wouldn't, but that's my thing.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole, but that's so unfair. I think that's crazy.
Life
Nobody's asking
unfair.
you to suck dick. Nobody's asking you to let him smack his balls on you. But why can't I enjoy two men at one time?
Because if I have a threesome,
you know what? I'm gonna say this right now,
be.
and I'll stick a note in and we can talk about it at another date. Stick a note in. I talked to one female about this, and I was the dopest conversation. I ain't gonna say dopest, one of the dopest conversations I had, because she kept it real. And we discussed it. I never say her name to nobody, but we discussed it. And she said, yeah, that'd be a lot of females' fantasies, but they ain't gonna come on and say they want to have
I've
two dicks
been
at the same
said
time.
shit.
Yes,
I've been said on previous episodes.
I'm saying y'all
if I have the threesome, it's gonna be with me.
The average female, I do get what she's saying, will be like, no, I don't want to. Because first of all, because
they say it's a train
mentality and shit.
I don't give a fuck. Choo choo.
No, that's not right, nigga. Because what?
And listen, this
dick everywhere, dick here, dick there. Like, oh my God, I'm in heaven.
I told you I'm fair to a flaw. I had always thought about that. This is me logic. I'm like, damn, if I'm and my niggas and a lot of my males want 2 bitches in the room or 3 bitches in the room, and we're freaks. If the female a freak and she's getting pleased by a dick, why would she not want to have more than one dick?
Yeah,
logically,
it's not like a great fucking time.
Logically. You know what I'm saying? But I know the reason why a woman can't come out and say it, because societal norms.
Yeah. You a hoe.
You know what's
You a
crazy,
rat
though?
bitch. You a runner. You having
lie.
a train. Like, yeah.
That is the one thing that I would have to say I like about myself most. And It's not a facade. It's not fake. It's just that I just truly don't give a fuck. And whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. And I've actually had one of my male friends tell me, like, I think that's the dopest shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I want 2 dicks at a time. And if I can get 3, bitch, let's get it. Because I want to experience it.
To me,
I don't give a fuck what you call me.
Listen, to me.
Because would I still be a hoe if it was Chris Brown, Gotti, and another celebrity? Or would y'all be like, oh, you get what I'm saying?
And that's dope.
Because, bitch, I'm sure if Chris Brown say he want to fuck me and Gotti said at the same time, let's get it.
That's dope.
I'm opening every hole they want.
I was gonna say this because this is for another episode, but I'm just gonna touch on it. No, I'm gonna keep it. Keep
it in your pocket because I ain't fuck with you. Moral of the story today, y'all, is don't get them niggas the whole cow and the milk. Fuck that. Make them work for it and make them ask you to marry them.
And that might work for y'all ladies. I'm just telling you, don't get surprised when niggas sit up in that bitch while I was with, baby girl.
If he do that, he ain't the right nigga. You just said that.
It gotta be the right nigga. Because I know you, I look up in that bitch, I'm waiting to see this freak, and I'm like, well, it's been a year, and I know she gotta have better head than this, and she gotta.
But I might bust that shit out on you one time, one night, and have you fucked up.
You still show me. You still show me though. I'm saying not showing at all until I'm married. I'm saying that bitch, she only get up on her knees for 10 seconds and all the teams and bells pop up on her ass. She can't ride no better than this. Man. Watch this. Let me call this bitch up. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying?
I just think if people would keep it real and quit trying to go off whatever society or whatever shit and just do them in they fucking relationship, it'll be a fucking better place.
Don't worry, because let me tell you something. If me and my little go and jump into a relationship, I don't give a fuck about what nobody think, what we doing, where we going, how we doing it, because nobody's in the relationship with me and him.
Listen, and we can wrap it up.
I don't give a fuck what you did in your last relationship.
I don't give a fuck.
I just know what I can do.
We can wrap it up with that. This is the truth. For any people or couples that can say fuck how the society see you, they're gonna be happy.
Yeah. Because just like how I told you, we black women get so black women get so uptight about like they nigga being gay type shit. Man, white women be like, we be having a blast. And that might be their cup of tea. Again, that ain't shit I want to be with.
Or if they ain't gay, they feel like
they just freaky.
Yeah, like even if they don't do shit with other men, they do it with their girls, and white people are okay with that. Like,
yeah, we be like, oh my God.
That's there you go.
And they be so peaceful. They be happy. Just la 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 around this.
They don't care.
Like, fuck what everybody say and do you with your mate.
Yeah, they don't care what nobody else say. If you can really feel like that and live like that, you're going to have a great time. But that's if you can.
I feel like.
If you can. Everybody can't. Some people say they feel like that and they fronting for the world. But if you really
I know how freaky I am. I know how freaky I am. I think I could, but it's not in me to stick shit up my nigga ass.
Yeah, I don't want to.
That's not.
My nigga.
That's fucking with my mental.
I want to be able to do anything with my nigga except penetrating.
Yeah. Like that's fucking with my mental right there. Like
that's fucking with me for you to be letting me fuck you. Now I don't know.
I'm uneasy. Like it don't got nothing to do with society or nothing. It's solely me.
But
I'm a freaky bitch. But when you ask me to stick something up that ass, that's
where I draw the line.
Hey now.
No,
that's why I'm finna beat your ass now. Cause what the fuck do you mean?
It's funny y'all say that because, like I said, one of my favorite podcasts, man. That's one of them. They made me really like
what pegging.
Yeah, no, that's not the podcast.
Oh God,
horrible decisions. And when I, start listening to them, she talk about pegging. Mm-hmm. How many, guys?
Why do we got a special name?
That's pegging because it's what's been going on.
It's fucking in the ass. I just want to know why
they give everything a name.
When two girls rub they pussy against each other, called scissoring.
Yeah, well, that's because y'all look like a scissor.
Yeah,
but still pegging. You are getting pegged. If she got something, if she have something,
okay,
yeah, that's pegging.
That's pegging you. They not.
It's getting fucked in the ass.
And you know what? It's kind of. Look at my freaky ass. I've been seeing videos on Facebook. I don't know if Twitter coming on Facebook, them little links. I click on every fucking link.
Me too.
When they have that big emoji over, I know it's going to be something good. But the woman who was sucking her nigga, jacking her nigga off and eating his ass or rubbing his ass or whatever like that, I want to see a nigga go crazy.
You gotta lick ass for that, friend.
If I have a boyfriend,
don't tell me about it, because I ain't gonna drink not a nail shot at my display.
If I had a nigga,
you brush your teeth, friend. I ain't no.
If I had a nigga that was my nigga, I know I would have already.
But that's
I
why
just ain't
said,
got no nigga. I'm not doing. Now that's one shit I'm not giving away, and you ain't my nigga. You ain't finna say I ate your ass.
Courtney tripping. Wrap this shit up. She talking about eating ass when she get a boyfriend. What you been listening to, Rob?
No, for real. That's one thing. Shit, bitch. I guess I ain't getting married because I ain't eating your ass into your mind.
Man, that's why I say I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Shout out to Mandy B. Y'all didn't get to see her when we went down there to the Atlanta podcast, but I had bumped into her down there. But Mandy B, yeah, like that's. You know, I'll tell you who Mandy B them is. Remember we watched the podcast when
you told us.
When she walked her co-host, Mandy B is the one short, and she into pegging. That's when her.
Yeah, I listened to her. I listened to the dude Ford that was on Black Ink Crew.
Yeah,
he was one of the dudes who came out and said he's a straight man, and him and his girl or whoever he was with, she introduced him into pegging.
Well, because before we wrap it up again, that's because we know that's where your G spot at, and once a motherfucker come out of there that one time, then that's what the fuck he want.
I done heard it. I ain't never really did too much research because I know I'm not gonna do it. I just never.
I'm not sticking.
Never say never.
I'm
never. It's a lot of things I can say never. That's another. I got a list of nevers, do's and don'ts, and I'm not.
If you do one of those nevers, is you gonna tell anybody anyway?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I would, but I'm not. You're not putting no peg up my ass. Like I'm gonna say this is gross, but we can wrap it up. I remember when I was young, like 11 years old, 10 years old, got constipated. My grandmother had to put what's it called?
Suppository.
And when I tell you, I was like 10 or 11 then. I felt so fucked up when she did it. I was happy with the release.
Granny.
But once I released, I like, never again. And she told me, stop eating all that cheese. Stop eating all that bread.
Tell
too.
me
you
when
ain't
you
ate dairy
tell
since.
me when you get 40, when you had to go get
the prostate.
checked.
I'm like, man, like dog.
Hope he have his ring on.
Listen, y'all know because it's gonna be like, damn, I ain't talked to Rob in a minute because I'm gonna have to get back right.
Your booty gonna be loose.
like, oh no.
I don't know if that felt
They put
good.
that lubricant on there. They gotta move. They gotta check your
I
prostate.
don't know if that felt good. I'm kind of stressed.
Like,
You gonna be
in my
tight.
ass.
You gonna be on that bed like
You
how
can't,
fucking Bernie Mac was on Soul
Can I get
Man.
a girl doctor?
He was like
Yeah.
singing this shit on Soul Man when he had to get the prostate.
Make sure you call us and let us know.
Listen, I'd rather be like, I know they ain't gonna do it. Sedate me, man. Put me to sleep and then let me wake up and that shit done. You know?
Man,
That way I don't even know.
Touchy with her booty.
Yeah, no, I am.
It's just a little check.
But yeah, what I've been on, man, my dog Larry June, I think this is his best project doing it for me. Anybody out there want to fuck with, some shit that you can vibe to, I'm talking about, you could put that album on and get you something to sip, especially for y'all females that love to be passenger seat princesses. Man, tell your man to put that Do It For Me, Larry June on, and you can ride. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a good ass time.
I'm going to listen to it because you keep saying Larry June, and I haven't listened. I did try to listen to Sir, like Courtney said. My best friend was just here. That's why I keep calling Courtney Candace. Okay.
Yeah, I seen her, man. That's my dog, man. Shout out. That's my dog, man.
Listen, yeah. So I tried to listen to Sir. Y'all said I know that song, but I don't know it.
What song did you listen to?
I remembered that day, but I don't remember now. But when I played it, I was like, I don't know this. But keep hearing people say Sir, but I'm obviously not listening to the right songs because I haven't
checked it out.
Checked him out. But I'm gonna check out Larry June.
Yeah, definitely check that shit out, man. That doing it for me, the shit. What you been vibing to, Courtney?
I have a playlist. It's not a certain album.
That's cool.
Just been listening to Jeezy.
She's back to Courtney Kruger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
She back on that trap shit, y'all.
Damn, she back trapping.
I can tell because, she doing her little thing now. That's what it is.
What's crazy is when the bitch get in a relationship is when she started listening to trap music.
You know why? Because she's back comfortable. She happy. She back to herself.
What? That's crazy.
She back to herself.
You supposed to be listening to R&B when you on cloud 9.
She back to herself. That's why she's smiling.
Okay, listen. When I listen to Jeezy immediately makes me want to go grab a brick of dope and break that bitch down. And I'm telling you, so I can't even, like, for real, Jeezy do something else to me, bro. Like, it turned my hustle up so motherfucking hard that I got to put him in the pocket for when it's needed. No bullshit. I can't listen to Jeezy on the regular. I will be a fucking drug dealer, bro. I swear to God.
There you go. She back to herself.
Y'all might as well call me motherfucking Griselda. I can't listen to him every day. Not the old Jeezy.
Yeah, I listen to the old Jeezy and Rick Ross. It's only I'll shuffle from Rick Ross to Jeezy.
Yeah, that Jeezy from what I want to say, like 04 to like 2000.
Jeezy, I don't even know if that make you feel bad, but I'm just letting you know. You turn my hustle all the fucking way up.
Yeah.
So
that's Jeezy.
That is what it is.
What you been on, Misty?
Oh, I've been listening to R&B music.
She's comfortable.
Now she's soft.
She's soft because she's comfortable now.
No, I can't shake Lucky Day, y'all. He is the man, okay?
Yeah, I bet it
fucking
because you
love
feeling
him.
everything he's saying because you got your little
You
whoopty
like
whoop.
somebody.
Y'all, first of all, I'm not gonna let y'all do that this relationship because I've been listening to R&B the last couple
It's
times.
all right. You ain't gotta be hard, man. It's okay. You in love. Go on and do your thing, man.
And you ain't gotta act like you don't want nobody to play with your booty, but
No,
you
I don't.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, they play. I listen to some. That shit happen. You gonna hear me listen to some shit like motherfucking.
You gonna be listening to Prince.
You gonna be looking
Prince, I was just about to say Prince or some shit.
That's
Rod
my
Wave.
favorite artist.
I'm
by
about to
the
be
way.
depressed in a bitch.
No, I've been listening to R&B and Michael Jackson. I don't know why I've been listening to Michael Jackson so much.
Oh, you
but-
really in love?
No, Michael Jackson is my favorite artist of all
You
time.
didn't listen to Human Nature?
I've been listening to
Why?
No, let me tell
Why?
you. I don't know why he came in my playlist. That's what started it. And I was just thinking, like, and it was actually Pretty Young Thing first. And I was like, well, I listened to that. I might as well listen to Billie Jean.
Ooh, she
And
in
then I was
love.
like, after Billie Jean went off, I was like, well, I might as well listen to Dirty Diana. And I just rolled through the
Courtney,
whole.
she been in a crib by herself, butt ass naked moonwalking.
I ain't been by
I'm
myself.
gonna give so many
left my
ridicule
side.
for this. Like, I know like a handful of Michael Jackson songs. That has never been like an artist of mine.
That's why she really not my real best friend.
no, that's your artist. That don't gotta be mine.
No, yeah, I fuck with Mike though.
Nah, I
the
fuck with
long way.
Mike.
Listen,
No.
when his birthday come and they do all his videos all day, bitch, I be tapped in.
Yeah, I be
okay?
watching. That's my nigga Mike, man. Mike,
Watch
that's my
that
nigga.
movie
Shit,
once,
my
and that's
nail.
all. I
It's
need.
crazy. I'm gonna end it for real because it's crazy. You just said that just popped on mind. Last week I was listening to the acapella version of Smooth Criminal, and you see how he be in that bitch, humming that bitch. If you get a chance, when we get out here, put in the YouTube it, the acapella version of Smooth Criminal. You see how he be riding that bitch with
No,
just,
he the man. But
I'm
you know
like,
what?
damn.
You know who else? A musical genius, and they sleeping on him low key. That motherfucking Justin Bieber. And the reason I
Yeah.
say that is because they was showing him do what Michael Jackson be doing. Right? He trying to tell it's a real orchestra, and he telling them when to chime in. You know what I'm saying? Like he feeling it. He ride them motherfucking beats. He hard. Now Justin,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck wrong with Justin Bieber mentally.
Pity.
But he
couldn't
P
get his
Diddy
name.
fucked that up because he's a musical
he was
genius
just
for
too,
sure.
he was too young, man. Most R. Kelly, all
They
of them.
sold him.
Yeah, they can't.
Too young.
They can't fuck with Chris Brown though. Fuck that.
Yeah, you
I
like
just
that.
hate that they tarnish. I just can't stand. I have a love hate for Rihanna. Like,
But you know, he talked about that shit with Rihanna, and then I'm bad. You're supposed to be wrapping it up, but he talked about that shit, and I really feel like he felt bad. You know what I'm saying? He said that wasn't him. He said he beat the bitch up. He like, but shit, like she was fighting me. It was a fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all ain't finna just make it seem
and
like
when
I
she
was
got
beating
out the
her
car,
ass.
the lady, the neighbor called the police or whatever like that. She threw the keys out the window and all that.
And
different
didn't
type
really
of
throw
shit.
the keys. You was sitting on him. You was taunting this nigga. So I hate that everybody made it seem like he just Ike Turnered her. God
Listen,
damn.
a lot of times when a man hit a female, they get it twisted. Like even with Ike and Tina, it don't be all the time.
No. Tina wasn't doing
No,
that.
Tina,
I'm
no,
not
it can't.
gonna
No,
let you
that
do
shit.
that.
No,
I'm
no.
not gonna-
I'm gonna keep
You
it
better
real.
find
The
your
shit
ass.
came. The shit came out. She was getting off in his ass too, and then he turned around and got off. in it.
After you
After
whooped
you done whooped my ass so much.
You know
So-
what? End this because I'm
yeah,
gonna cut
so-
you out about Tina.
No,
now
'cause-
don't play with me.
And I was getting to it. I'm gonna say this. I am not a fan of domestic violence on either end, but a lot of females don't come out and say, "Yeah, I done smacked this nigga upside his head 2 or 3 times, and then egged him on, and this day he snapped."
No, we will say that. Like I hit him first, but Tina, everybody saw what's love got to do with it. Don't play with me, Rob.
Oh, that wasn't all the whole key thing, but you know,
If you think it's okay to let some motherfucker pound on you,
It's not.
yeah, that's it.
Get our dick back.
So, where can they catch you at, Misty? There she go with her candy.
Courtney just gave me a
I
gusher.
seen it. You stopped mid-sentence. You heard that bag open up like a little ass kid.
Kid.
Okay, listen. Y'all can catch me on Everyday Misty Summers or just Misty, JUSMYSTIE. And September 21st, I got invited to the Ebony Experience at Northgate Bar and Grill. Y'all come on
You
in.
know I'm gonna be in that motherfucker hopping.
Yeah.
I might get to see walking
Come
with that
support.
1 foot. You know what I'm saying? Like my man from the Dip Mat video.
Make sure
Jim
y'all come
Jones.
support.
And where can they catch you at, Courtney Lynn?
Everywhere. Courtney Dixon on Facebook. Courtney Milan on IG. Courtney Dixon 10 on TikTok.
And y'all can catch me, Bobby Foss Media, on all social medias and Rob or Die on IG. And we out.